This pack right here is my 72-hour bag. This is what I'm taking on any bushcrafting, scouting and recon trips. Welcome back, boys, and thank you for locking back in. Today I'm going over 10 beginner items that you should always have in your pack to be comfortable, safe and lucky. Everybody's got an opinion on what you should bring out for a camping trip or a survival trip or a backpacking trip. These are 10 basic items that you should keep in your pack. Now obviously there are many more items that you should be packing other than these 10. Dum-dum. But if you're a beginner, if you're just now getting into the woods, if you've been a fat f*** your entire life and are thinking maybe you want to change that, let's get into it, boys. First item on our list, the German OD poncho. Is 6 pairs of wool socks. Next item, Life Straw Go for water filtration. MREs for 3 days. Headlamp. Sleeping bag or some type of wobby to keep you warm at night. Canteen. E-tool. Wool blanket. Land nav kit. Protractor, compass, right in the rain paper, and a monocular. Fuel, lighter, or any type of fire sparky material. Camp burner. Obviously there are some items in here that go over 10, but they count as 1. Canteen cup. Such a mess. Clean this. Did you steal my e-tool? That's right. Thank you. That's a good lad.
What in the weird BDSM?
Right then, lads. Let's talk about what was in the bag. Oi! That'll do, donkey. The first item is for long walks, not on the beach. Long walks like rocking. If you need to get to a campsite, if you're going on a long hike, if you're doing an overnight camp, if you're doing a recon trip, a scout trip, you're going to want wool socks. Very important. Wool is moisture wicking. It's also insulating at the same time. It will keep you cool and dry, but also warm and insulated at night. The way I pack it is I like to put some baby powder or foot powder. You can get that at any grocery store. What it does is it removes all moisture from the socks, so you can keep them nice and dry. Next item on our list was a headlamp. If you're walking at night, you want red light. It's plain and simple. If you want to be seen from miles away, I suggest using white light. But for the most part, if you're scouting, if you're backpacking, if you're rocking, if you're on a scout mission, you're not going to want to use white light, friends. It would be a rookie mistake for you to do a white light discharge while you're with your team walking. So that's why we highly recommend red light. Harder to see, doesn't cast a shadow, but you can still see very clearly. Next item on our list was the canteen. You need to have something that's going to hold your water. For boiling, for spare. If you don't know what the canteen cup is by now, you're stupid, boy. With the canteen and a canteen cup, you're also going to have, of course, a camp stove. You can get backpacking camp stoves that are very small, very lightweight. I recommend Jetboil any day. It's a little bit more on the pricey side, but it's durable and the gas seems to last just a bit longer than regular propane. With your cook system, you need to have some type of a torch, some type of ignition system. Now, depending on your altitude, if you have a butane torch or a lighter, that's probably not going to work as well in higher altitudes because propane dissipates faster in higher altitudes. That's what I suggest. Just packing some type of a flint, firestone, knife. Obviously, everyone should have a pocket knife. Something simple like this, something like cold steel, carbon steel. Just as nice to have that in your pocket. If you don't know how to use a comb stove, I highly recommend Googling or just reading a fucking book. The next item that I highly recommend for any beginner, if you don't know much about water filtration, my go-to to this day is the LifeStraw Go. This costs, what, $30, $40? And it's rated for up to 10,000 gallons. It's about 20, maybe 24 ounces. The LifeStraw was invented to combat the guinea worm, which I don't know what that is. It works, okay? You put it in dirty water, you suck it out, you spit it back out, and it's clear water, ready to drink. Just a handy water filtration system on the go. It also clips your belt. I don't have mine. And my damn squire packed it. Next important item that you're going to need is some MREs. MREs are meals ready to eat. Basically, it's just some freeze-dried food, just in case your stupid ass is not proficient enough in the woods to collect food, mushrooms, edible plants, bark, etc. If you don't know where to get MREs, go to your local sportsman's goods store or on Amazon. Amazon has them. We recommend Mountain House meals. I don't know, everything else just sucks. Even the ones that I brought in this pack, those are military grade. Doesn't mean anything. Don't let people lie to you and tell you, oh, military grade MREs. It probably means it's shite. So go for better protein. Go for something with a little bit more carbs to keep you going for a little bit longer. Next thing that you need to have is a wool blanket. Wool is important. Just like the wool socks, it'll keep you insulated. But the nice thing about wool as well is it's fire retardant, which means you can stay nice and close to your fire without catching fire in the middle of the night. Be nice and toasty and warm. We actually sell wool blankets, Swiss and USGI. Check it out, luckyboysurf.com. Just a shameless plug. Next item in the bag was the Wooby, or the sleep sock. If you don't know what a sleeping bag is and why you should have one, then you shouldn't be in the woods to begin with. Oh, we forgot the IFAC. One of the most important items that we forgot that was not in that pack, but I carry on me at all times, would be this little guy right here. This is an IFAC, individual first aid kit, for boo-boos and for light trauma. If you're out in the woods, chances are you're going to use this more than you're gone. Chances are in your entire life, you're going to use one of these more than you're gone. We will make an IFAC video of how to pack one and what you should bring in it later. The next item on our list is the German e-tool, or really any other type of shovel. We just use the e-tools because they're cheap, they're durable, and you can move a lot of dirt with them. Dig a fire hole, dig a trench, dig a snow shelter. Next item was the German OD poncho. I've already given a little bit of an explanation on these, but let me just break it down for you. We have tried 8 different types of ponchos. I'm not going to go into which ones they were because they all suck. The German poncho is the #1 poncho we have used that is tried and true for the lucky boys, for the foggy dew in the morning, and for torrential weather that can switch on you in a dime. 100% waterproof. You'll be nice and dry no matter how hard it rains. That is the end of this video. Thanks for locking in. Check out our gear, luckyboysurf.com, and I will see you very, very soon. Stay lucky, boys.